the Chicago Bears, and the Las Vegas Raiders. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line. Williams going to throw on the first play. Pass is caught at DJ Moore. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's the way to get started, to pick up a 17 and a very quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Chicago.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll put Loveland in motion. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll bring up second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and I know they missed on that long attempt. At least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Throwing on second down, Williams. With the middle, that's caught by Moore. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Set to go now on first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here. I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Flushed to his left. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
On third down, it's Williams. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Bears first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be quick with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. Throwing again, Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
The man in motion is Zacchaeus. Williams to the air once more. And this is going to be incomplete. Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, it's Gino. Going to get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Third down and 3. From the shotgun, Smith. This one intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's second and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Colston Loveland. Whoa, and he will go all the way. Colston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. For Loveland, the first tight end taken back in the April draft. His first touchdown in the NFL.
His kick is good. Makes the score Bears 10, Raiders nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. The mic. Hey, here we go. Hey, 13. 300%. Like cash left. Hey, trio left.
Play action now. It's Gino. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing on second down, Smith. He's going to look for the home run ball. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
And you know defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. It's a big part of what this offense is built upon. So that's a nice job attacking and defending downfield, and they're able to force the incomplete pass.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's going to try it here again. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And now it's fourth down. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now second and 6.
From the 41, here's second and 6. So after one, 10-0 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. In motion, it's Odunze. Williams to throw on second down. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They will run it over center with Swift. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Another run here, another run by Swift. Bears are going to have a first and goal. They'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
First and goal.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
That one, take it in. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Where you make your mark in the NFL playing quarterback, Mike, is anyone can operate from a clean pocket. But how good are you when that thing gets a little muddy? And This is an NFL-type throw. You're down here. You're looking for a touchdown tight in the red zone. You're in the face of pressure. You've got to hold it for just an extra second to let that route come open. Not everybody can do that. In this case, he hangs in there, delivers it on the money, and comes away with a big touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Ruben hit the light. There for the tackle. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. Keep it on the ground with Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Working out of the gun, Smith. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. Here's first and 10. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down.
4 yards on the pickup.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It is second and 6.
53.
Smith now. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end. Dropped out. Now it's going to be third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Smith from the gun on third down. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple of plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Nowhere to run that time. Hunt team got down there quickly, and they're going to stop them back inside the 10-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 9-yard line.
Go again with Swift. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Biggie Frosty, touchdown, Vegas.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 89 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allows the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Check 51, cover. 300%. Me, I got motion there. Me, I got this. Run.
On second down, Smith going up top. He's got it. And he will score. Dante Jordan. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders try to climb back into this one. It's now 24-7.
Raiders set up.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And that's a pick of a return right there. He's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
A bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On second down, it's Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's a third down and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down, Bears.
Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Chicago.
Give up the middle with Swift. The ball comes out. And the Raiders have come up with it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
On first down, here's Geno to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
Tyreek Stevenson.
They go play action with Smith. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. He couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. From the gun, it's Geno. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard
Here's Geno. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Smith now to throw on 1st down. He'll find Jeanty out of the backfield. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Vegas.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Here we go. 13 there. 390%. Check 59, Cobra. Stack. Middle. There goes it.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. Scrambling to his left. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. It'll lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Hey, go flip her up. There we go, Tanoa.
A second down throw for Smith. That is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Moving outside the pocket. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. That is Smith. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Samir White cuts down Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders back within 10. It's now 24-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now he's got 3rd down coming up.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
3rd and 9. Here's Williams now to throw. To the one side. He's got Kmet, and he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it, and they say it's 4th and inches.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. He's going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
More often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
That is caught, and they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of
A
32
big
yards.
play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Let it go, Sonoma. 390%. 13 there. Let it go, Sonoma.
Working out of the gun, Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Strike. 390%.
From the shotgun, Smith. He pulls it in around the 5. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts.
2-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Sunday. 390%.
Denty. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard loss on the play.
They'll go play action. It's Smith.
5-yard line.
That is caught, and he will score. Game on. Michael Mayer, touchdown Raiders. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Duvernay on the return.
Devin Duvernay on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that'll be a pickup of Fulton.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable second down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They're trying the left side with Swift. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First down, Chicago.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. To the perimeter, he got Odunze on the out. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. DeAndre Swift, intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They try to throw again. Here's Williams. Inside the 10, it is caught. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll run with Swift. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. So, right after 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by defense with 1:56 to go. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
His kick is good. Makes the score Bears 31, Raiders 21. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. Here we go.
From the pistol, Smith. Now he'll air one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
He was covered by
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. That's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's a big one. This third down.
Here we go. Check 50. USA.
From the gun, it's Gino. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's first and 10. Smith. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
a gain of 12 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down.
Smith to throw on first and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second
Trey
down
Tucker,
and 10.
the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. To the one. 390%. Middle. No ball. Hold on.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it'll be third down.
Here we go, hey. Line. 390%. 53. No ball. Hey, go flip her up. Tuesday. Hey, it's a clip.
Here's Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Brings up second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go play action here with Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears.